So Paul, hello.
Hi, Peter.
We're at the Motorhome and Campervan season finale at Lincoln.
Yeah.
Loads of motorhomes behind us, and you've been headline sponsor, Autoguard headline sponsor for our shows this year.
Yeah, that's right.
And you've got some of your dealers on the showground here as well.
Yeah, we have, Peter. It's been a great year, to be honest. So far, we've attended all of the shows. It's our first year as headline sponsor as well. So we've developed quite a few new relationships with people like Warner's, who obviously helped us out greatly, and it's just been great to really get into the community, the motorhome and caravan community.
It is very much a community, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and it's always a lovely vibe when we come to these shows as well, because for a number of reasons really, people are here to further the purchase of a new vehicle, massage the hobby that they've already got, or just come along and check out the vibe, if you like,
just enjoy themselves.
Just enjoy the day, yeah. So it's been really good, and yeah, as you said, we've got quite a few of our dealer partners here as well, and it's nice for us as a group within Autoguard to actually come and shake hands with people and say hello. So yeah, it's been great, really great.
But you've got some big news. You've got this app now.
We have.
So how does that work? What's that all about?
So within our company Autoguard, we are essentially a warranty company under the Autoguard banner. We've a long-established company. We work with various different dealers, motorhome dealers, as I've said, caravan dealers, as well as traditional dealers like car dealers and so on. And given our level of experience that we've now got over the years that we've been, trading, if you like, coupled with the fact that customers now range from anywhere from a 17, 18-year-old first driver to someone who may be 80, 90-year-old. Everyone's got a different way of communicating. So one of the things that we've developed over the last few years is an app, which essentially, the version that we've had was great. You could download your contract into the app, which is literally put your reg in and your contract number, have your expiry date, the details of your cover, your booklets, all in one place. And actually that worked really well for us for quite a long time. Based on the feedback that we've had since the first version, feedback from our dealer partners, from customers, as well as us using it as area salespeople, we've now launched just this month the new and improved version, if you like, the improved version, as I say. And there's a lot more features now, which is why we're kind of shouting about it, really.
So does this simplify the claims process for people?
Yeah, so if I can, I'll just take you through the stages of the app. So when you come to, as a customer, for example, you buy your warranty from the car dealer that you've bought your vehicle off, or the motorhome dealer that you bought your vehicle from, you can do exactly the same as you did with the app in the first place. So you register, all of your information's there. The additions that we've made now make it a lot more usable. It's pretty much a one-stop shop for everything that you need for your vehicle in general. So your warranty starts, you've got your booklet details on there, but when it comes to the stage of either needing a claim, because obviously if you've got a warranty, chances are you'll have that happen to you. Traditionally what we had was the option to, which was really good options, to ring into the office, speak to your supplying dealer, send an email in, or use the app. You could actually notify people of contact details of people that you needed to speak to. Now you can actually do everything real time within the app. So I'll give you a very quick scenario. You're driving along, you get an engine light come on your vehicle, you take it into a repairer. First thing they do is diagnose it. Once you've got that diagnosis, previously at that point you would call in or email into the office, and the claim would progress that way. No one really likes having to keep checking their emails, waiting for the phone to ring, obviously, and so we're very much like a now mentality now, aren't we? So the app allows you to do all of that within itself. So you would go to the repairer, you get your repair quote, you take a picture of it, you can start your claim through the app, you can upload documents, and then once that claim has been submitted, you can then go through the whole process intuitively, and we guide you through that process as well. So claim goes to a draft status where it's waiting to be looked at. It shows you that on the app. Once it's been looked at, should we need any further information, you'll then get a notification through, and it kind of works that way really. So it just makes the whole claims process a lot simpler and smoother. Another feature of the app is the ability to put your MOT reminders in there. We need, obviously, to know that the car's MOT back at base so that we know that it's roadworthy.
And that's convenient from the customer's point of view, because you've got so many dates to remember. To have an automatic reminder is great.
Yeah, of course. And you know, as well as that, you can actually put in your service schedules, for example. So if you know that you need to get your car serviced every year, you then put that date in, and it gives you reminders for that as well. So yeah, like a real one-stop shop really for it. It solves the problem of really having to worry about anything once you've put all the data that you need to put into the app. So, and obviously for customers to have that, we feel like it's not really something that's out there in the industry, and especially with the investment that we've made in the app. So yeah, we're really proud of it, to be honest.
Cuts out a lot of paperwork for people, I imagine.
It does, yeah. And to be honest, I mean, we've the way that we've actually developed the app. Yes, we've got customers in mind, obviously, because you know they're the people that we deal with every day, day in, day out. And as you can imagine, a company of our size, we have a huge amount of claims every day to deal with. Well, we've got a claims team there that can deal with that volume. But if we just flip it for a minute onto the side of the supplying dealer, our dealer partners as we call them, they're obviously a customer of ours as well. The one thing that they want to try and avoid for a number of reasons is having the phone call from the customer coming into them. They'll have great relationships with the customers, but they aren't really the professional then when it comes to handling a claim that'll come in. So we've listened to quite a lot of feedback from our dealer partners as well, who, given what they've heard before the launch, are really excited about it. It's hopefully going to cut down traffic, you know, phone traffic, email traffic to them. The customer, the end user, is then obviously going to feel, hopefully, with this app built the way it is now, that they're a lot calmer with the process. They don't have to ring the dealer and then ring us and then ring the dealer back and the repairer. So yeah, it just cuts down. It improves the efficiency for everyone, really, you know, which is good news.
And everybody at the end of the day just wants their claim dealt with and settled as quickly and simply as possible, and that sounds like it's going to really help. Yeah,
that's correct. Yeah, just going back to the progression circle that we have, the update. We call it like the pizza graph. You know, if you order a pizza and it says it's in the oven, it's now getting delivered, and, you know, and you're hungry, so you want to know where it is when it is coming. We have a similar progression tool on there, and so, you know, when a customer, for example, if they get a claim agreed and they're going to pay for it themselves, we can provide the update to show that that claim's going to be paid, and it just gives the customer a lot more peace of mind that way as well, really. So yeah, I mean, the app really is now, as I've said, a one-stop shop. You know, it goes from having a booklet per se in your car to having everything on one app. And another thing that we've considered is if you've got multiple vehicles, which families do now. You know, it might be that...
Yeah, most motorhome owners, it won't be their only vehicle. They'll have at least one other vehicle for daily use. So.
Yeah, correct. And it may be that, you know, mum and dad have got a car and son and daughter have got cars. So you might have 3, 4, you know, different vehicles. You may have a motorhome, you might have your own vehicle. We cover everything. So they can all be managed on one login.
Right.
So as long as you've got the contract details, the reg of the vehicle, you can manage multiple vehicles. So if one of your children, for example, hopefully not, but if they have a claim that they need to submit, or they've broken down, mum and dad can do it, you know, or vice versa. If the kids are more tech savvy, maybe they could do it.
So you've got a claim, how do you know where to go to get your vehicle repaired?
Yeah, that's a great question, Peter. It's actually something that we get asked quite a lot by our dealer partners, because it's okay having the claim approved and we're all ready to go, but where do you go to get it done? Or it may even be at the early stage of actually having a breakdown, entering it into the app, and then where do you go? So there's two options now. We have a find a repairer tool in the app. So you go into the app, put in your postcode, and it will bring up a list of repairers near you. You can still go onto the website and have a look at that if you're at your desk, but the app essentially has it all. That brings you up a list of nearby VAT registered garages, which is all we ask for, that it's VAT registered. And it literally puts a distance from your postcode. So you can put it in where you work, where you live, where you're going to if you're on holiday and so on. Customers do actually have the option of using their own VAT registered repairer as well. But it's just a handy thing to be able to do, you know, and that's a network that we have there that we know really, so yeah.
So how do people get started on the app?
Really simple. If I can do it, anyone can do it. You go onto the App Store, Google, Android or the Apple Store, just search for Autoguard, that's it. It'll be there, you download it. If you're a new user, as I said, put in your reg number and your contract number, you're good to go. And if you've got the current version, that will update automatically, and then you just re-register within your own app.
And is there any cost?
No, it's absolutely free of charge. Yeah.
Well, what about data protection? People worry about their information being stolen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the new version of the app now, as I said earlier, if you're already an existing customer, when you log back in, you'll actually have 2 levels of security that you need to go through. They're on one page. I did it myself the other day because I actually have the app for my vehicle. And it will ask you to put in a code that you've been sent by your email. And it also asks you to put in a code that you've got for your phone number that's set up with the app already. And then that 2-factor authentication is set up. So every time you go back in, you've got the benefit of that added security. And again, if you're a new app customer, you would go in, you'd register your details, you'd be asked for those 2 things to submit and go through that way, So it is a big concern nowadays, isn't it? I know when I change if I'm looking for a password on my phone for one of my apps, you do frequently see that there's data breaches that come out or, you know, things that you have to be aware of. So yeah, massively relevant, Peter, to be honest, but we've got that covered.
Okay, brilliant. Sounds great.